Okay, I am Julie Dickerson. I'm going to say that cancer is the worst possible news I've ever received in my life. Because when you have smaller children and you hear you have cancer, and it's like life just stops. It's like, wow, so many uncertainties, and it's just heartbreaking. Yeah, it was definitely heartbreaking for sure. I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer on August 4th, 2024, 11 months after my mom had passed from breast cancer. And I'm thinking with my daughters, because I have two daughters, is it something that they're probably gonna have to deal with? And then I took a moment, not a moment, it took forever, it took weeks for me to really come down and say, well, I don't have to feel bad for myself. Life is not over. I can still be who God designed me to be. I want to say cancer probably saved my life. It brought me closer to the Lord. It made me appreciate things a little differently. It gave me a whole different perspective on life and love deeper and enjoy life a lot more than I did prior. Because before cancer, you think you have all the time in the world, but once you know, oh, you have cancer, you start feeling, oh, my days are numbered. But it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It makes you appreciate a little more and grow closer to the Lord and save your soul. I think it saved my life. I'm a different person that I was prior to cancer, because I don't want to say I'm perfect now. You want to do the right thing all the time, because you just never know. You want to do things that are pleasing to God. So when that day comes, you know you're at peace. So I went to that Survivor Celebration conference at Hershey last year in March, and it was this bubbly person all wearing the yellow, and then they invited us. It was me and my husband, so they invited us to that little booth, and I was like, wow, with all the bad going on in the world, and you go into this place and you feel that love and the warmth. And she talked about the support group a little bit. Are you part of a support group? I'm not one to talk. I don't talk. I don't share my feelings. She said, you just have to give it a try. You'll see. So then she gave me that information. Then I came home and I sent that email, and then the next day I got an email, and I cried when I was reading her words, because that woman never met me, and the way she worded that email, it just screamed the love of Jesus. I was like, I want to give this a try. So I came in, as I walked in, and I was like, wow, the warmth welcome. It was like nothing I've ever experienced before, for real. It's like the love of Jesus filled the room, and I just wanted to be here. And they don't know me from Adam. It's like, and they just wanted to let me know that you're not in this by yourself. We're all in it with you. So we were gifted with a beautiful weekend in the Blue Cabin in the Poconos. It was beautiful. I was blown away, really, because I just needed a break, and it was like the perfect opportunity for me to just go there and relax and not think about what's going on in my life. So I wanted to acknowledge the host for sharing that beautiful home with, people like me going through what we go through, and even if it's just for one weekend, just to relax and not think about what you're going through. And I want to thank Radiant Hope for making this happen for us. People out there just want to be there for you, and you just don't know it. And I'm grateful that I was invited to that table that day.